Hello there.
Hello. Welcome to the Review in Space, and this time it's more of a discussion more than a review of an episode.
The review in what?
The Review in Space.
Is that what we call this?
Yes. So what's the discussion today?
The discussion today is Bedford Charity WhoCon 4.
Well, in general, the convention.
Okay,
we're
Bedford
going to talk
Charity
about
WhoCon.
we're going to talk about number 4 a lot more because that's what you're here
we
for.
went to.
Yeah, exactly.
Already.
Yeah. So, right.
Copyright Rick and Morty. So, Bedford Charity WhoCon. What is it? Where is it? And what's it for? Well, it's Charity WhoCon and it's in Bedford. Well done, genius. But what's it for? Charity. It's all in the name.
It's a good convention.
Yeah.
In all, it's a really good convention. Probably some of the because I've went 3 times to the con.
Thrice.
I got to the second one, the third one, and the fourth. The second one, I've actually got photos I can put on screen. And we're just going to go over it really quickly. In the second convention, I met Ace, which I remember to the Daleks signed. Then I also met Joe Grant. Katie Manning plays Joe Grant. I got her to sign Mind of Evil. Then I also met K9, John Leeson, and then I also met Mike Tucker as well, I think. No, Deborah Watling, but because she's gone now, and I met her and I got her to sign Tomb of the Sidemen. That was
That is such a great.
What do you mean?
Tomb of the Sidemen.
I know, it's such a great episode.
Yeah.
That was the second convention. I'll put some photos on screen of because I did take a couple photos of that day, so I'll just put that on screen now. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one. It was the tickets were obviously the tickets were definitely like they weren't organised. They were just like little paper cutouts out of someone's printer. It was very like primitive back then, but. At the end of the day, it was a growing convention, and they were doing it for charity, so you can't really blame them for
Doing
trying.
it for my chaffy.
Yeah. But yeah, so the second convention was really good, actually. There was a lot of good stuff for a primitive you know what I mean, though. Like convention at the time, it was growing. It was
an up and coming convention.
Yeah, that's right. It was, and look at it now though. Like 2 years afterwards, it's really good. It's like proper like professional.
It's only been happening for 2 years. It's only been going
No.
for 2 years.
No, it happens every year in April, so this fourth year was the one we went to. But yeah,
yeah, 4, of course.
Yeah. Okay, and then on the Bedford Con 3, I'll put a link in the description to the vlog of that one with Morgan. That was fun. I met a couple of good names there. I can't think of them off the top of my head. You can look at the guests and you can watch the vlog. It's up to you. But I'll link in the description to it. That was a great convention yet again. You're right there?
I'm fine.
Okay. And that was the first one that they did in the Watford Palace Theatre. And because that was the one we went to as well, so they remained the same location for the convention 3 and 4. But now let's go on to the review of the 4th convention, which is the one we went to,
which was in Bedford.
Yeah. Well, they were all in Bedford.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, what did you think of the convention as a whole that you went to?
It was fucking shit. I loved it. It was great. It was a good convention, definitely.
It was amazing.
Like I said in your vlog, it's the best thing I've been to since Star Wars Con.
But yeah, so back to the 4th convention. So the panels, there was this great sing along with Colin Baker. So what other panels that were there? There was there was this role play thing with John Leeson and.
Oh yeah,
Sophie Aldred,
which was good.
Yeah, it was yeah.
You got to
I forgot.
Again.
I did, and I got to sign Nightshade this time, which is one of my favourite Doctor Who books of all time. But yeah, so yeah, we also bought a lot of sonic screwdrivers. Sonic screwdrivers.
I bought
War
2.
Doctor.
We each bought 2.
Yeah.
He bought War Doctor and Tennant.
And then you bought.
I bought Sonic Pen.
Mm-hmm. And
not laser
screwdriver.
And Matt Smith.
No, that's it.
Matt Smith.
Because the laser screwdriver was what, 20 quid? Wasn't it?
It was 20 quid instead of 15. 15. It went 10. I think there was one that was 15. Mm-hmm. But laser screwdriver was 20 or 25.
That's right. So. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, and I bought a lot of Big Finish, and also, shall we tell them the story about Zagreus, the CD?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Here's the saga. He's finally got it, and it came signed and stuff as well.
I think I actually brought this up in my merchandise vlog, but I'll just let you know here.
Okay, so there was this guy, and he was selling CDs and figures and stuff like that. When you found a copy of Zagreus, which I really wanted. Yeah. And it turns out
I didn't have enough for it.
Yeah, you didn't have enough money for it at the time. So it turns out by pure coincidence, he was from the Geek Shop in some of you might know, which is just down the road from our college.
Yeah. So we went in the next time we had a chance to go in, and they didn't have it in stock. So they said they'd send it first class delivery. I'm like, okay.
The next day. So yeah, okay, fair enough.
But then it doesn't arrive within a week, so we come back literally a week later on a Tuesday.
And bearing in mind you'd already paid, and I was your only witness.
Yeah. And they didn't give me a receipt either. But yeah, so the next week I come in, they're like, oh, sorry, it should have been coming through first class delivery. It was a different staff member as well, so it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, she said, oh, we hadn't
sent it out. Yeah, it's like, oh, it's like, okay. It's like, are you if you're sure that it will actually, come through this time? Okay, it doesn't show up. A week after that, we're like, okay, it's not showing up. I just want my money back this time. I go in, I'm like, can I have my money back? He's like, oh no, but it's supposed to be arriving tomorrow. I'm like,
so we're like, right, fine, give it one more day.
Yeah, and then it arrived. Then I'm like, hasn't arrived today. So I plan to go in the next day. I do, but the shop is shut. Yeah, and it's like, oh come on. And then when I get home, that's when I realise that it's arrived. The day that I go out to chase to get my money back.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a hassle, but at least I figured out that Paul McGann's signature is on here along with India Fisher. So
you figured it out. You just had to look and make sure he's.
Yeah, because I didn't get a look at it, did I?
Exactly.
The only time I got a look at it was at the convention itself.
Yeah, and that was like a 5-minute. Hey, can I buy this from your store?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, that was the story.
It was. But anyway, back to the convention. Obviously, I got to see Colin Baker.
And he strolled on through. And
yeah.
He was like, "Oh, it's really good here, isn't it?"
Those were his exact words. Not that voice, but it was those exact words.
Oh, it's really good here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Yeah. After that, I don't know what other guests there were. There was John Leeson, who plays K9.
Yes.
Obviously
Ace.
Yeah, obviously. And then
there was one of the prop people. There was actually a few of the
Mark
prop
Tucker.
people. Mark Tucker, yeah. But there was also a lady as well, who was with the props in the main hall. Jesus, my stomach. Who was in the main hall.
Yeah.
Well, it's a canteen actually.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and then there was also what's her face? She played Mrs. Lethbridge Stewart or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and she was just saying, "Oh, I don't really associate myself with Doctor Who."
Oh yeah.
The whole time.
And one of the fans who sent her a letter, she told us a hilarious story back in Zach's vlog.
Yeah, flashback.
Where someone sent her a letter and said, "Oh, every time you're on TV, I take off all my clothes."
Which is not worrying at all.
Not at all. Not even slightly stalkery. It's like that story Carrie Fisher told about how one guy said, "Oh, I've thought about you every day since 1977.
Yeah,
really?
Jesus.
Well, twice a day.
Oh my god. Oh. Anyway,
but yeah, no, it was good. It was nice to see Sophie Aldred as well.
It was
because I wanted to meet her.
And you asked her a question, didn't you? What did she say?
She said, and I quote, right, me. What was it like to punch a Dalek? Not punch a Dalek. What was it like to attack a Dalek with a bat? Her words. Wicked. And they had a lot of good merchandise. And they had one of these.
They did.
Rolling around, literally.
Yeah, they did, wouldn't it? I think it was that version as well.
And,
have we got dancing Dalek and everything.
Wait a minute, I'll be right back.
What are you doing?
I've got an idea.
What are you doing?
So, part of the vlog, and my biggest regret...
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Other nice, sugary... diabetes filled snacks.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So what happened was So what happened was I approached the Dalek. So they had a man in a Dalek, obviously, not a real Dalek, going around the convention. I think he's in the video. And after we did that section of the video where I'm headbanging to nothing, eating my crisps, giving myself more than one brain hemorrhage at once. I went back inside and I said, right, I'm going to go and offer him one of my crisps because the bag was huge.
Imagine this is a Walker's packet of crisps.
This is actually this is a size accurate reconstruction because the bag of crisps was huge. So I went up to him and I said, right, I'm going to offer him a crisp. So I went like that and he came out and I said, he was with a kid and I said to him, hey, excuse me, would you like a crisp? And he came over.
It was like, and he shook the bag.
He shook the plunger.
Oh my god!
And he said, thank you. And then we just walked off. We burst out into laughter. But my biggest regret was not recording that.
No, that's right. To be honest, it's my fault because you're the one who did the crisp thing. So exactly. I wasn't on my game at that point, but it was funny. Final thoughts on the convention. What do you think?
Loved it.
You loved it.
Brilliant. I'd go again.
The guests were a good selection.
Guests were lit.
They were a good selection of people you could meet.
Yes, they were.
And
yes, they were.
So
it was fun.
It was a great day.
Plus we got to go to Bedford, which I never do ever.
No, that's right. It was a good day. It was a great day out. It was really good.
That was that.
That was the video. I hope you enjoyed this discussion thing. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Not fondling your doctors either.
Goodbye.
Anyway, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, subscribe to this channel, because if you don't, I'm going to come to your house and make you subscribe instead by putting your mouse on the subscribe button. Yeah, that's what I meant by that.